So, who wants to hear a story? Because I have nothing else to do with my life. So, I told this to my friend Kayla a couple hours ago. I'm like, well, nothing else to do. Make a TikTok about it. So, some really smart people convinced me to take a college class, and I'm regretting that majorly. Because, favorite thing in the whole world, it's not accessible. So, what happened is, middle of October, they're like, hey, let's take a college class. Okay, what should we do? Oh, let's take this really advanced statistics math class for your first college class ever. Sounds like a perfect idea. I don't even know why I agreed to that. But perfect idea. Let's go with that. So we're in the class, and it's going great. Actually learning stuff. Yay, cool. And then we run into a problem where we have graphs and tables and charts, and it's not wanting to read to me. So I talked to my professor, and I'm like, oh, hey, professor, this isn't working. And he's like, okay, don't worry, got you covered. Just email me and tell me what's working, what's not working, and I give you points for the stuff that's not working. I'm like, okay, amazing, great, this is actually going well. So we're going with that for about a month. So a month later, and we get to test number 4. There's 13 questions on the test, and I can only do 3 of them. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 of them, duh. Can't even do simple math. So 8 of them aren't accessible because it's like, so here's an example. It's like, oh, here's this bell-shaped curve. It's symmetric. There's a diagonal horizontal line going from left to right, and there's an area shaded to the left with some numbers. Doesn't tell me what's shaded to the left. Doesn't read me the numbers. So I'm sort of screwed, and that is the majority of the test. So then I go to the professor. I'm like, hey, this isn't reading to me. He's like, actually, we need to figure this out. Like, you know, you don't say. We should have figured this out a month ago. You're telling me now? And so I never learned how to do those problems because I was always just getting free points for them because, like, I couldn't do it. And JAWS or any other screen reader wouldn't read it. And so when it came to histograms and graphs and stuff, it's not reading it to me. You try to copy and paste the charts into Excel, wasn't reading it in Excel. So end up like my grade went down, so we ended up dropping the class. So a couple problems there. One, all the money we spent that went away, so that was fun. But the bigger problem is I have to figure out how to explain it to my mom because I haven't gotten that far yet. She's like, "How's college going?" I'm like, "Oh, it's going great, mom. It's going absolutely fantastic." I haven't told her yet. And she's like, what are you doing in college? Like, oh, math stuff in a math class. So they shouldn't have really picked this huge, giant advanced math class for our first class post high school, but we did. Really smart decision by me.